Welcome back to the Inner Peace Podcast with Joe Siegel from HappyCards.pro. Today I want to talk to you about something that people refer to as flow or being in the flow. And the reason I want to discuss this with you and share this idea with you is because it is a way to elevate our energy in a time when many are experiencing depression, when we are living in what economists are now believing is a new Great Depression, and many are out of work, afraid for their health, and struggling emotionally, financially, physically, in all ways. We want to elevate our energy. We want to elevate our situation in life. We want to elevate our world into a more loving, healthy, happy, equal and fair and just world for all of us to live together in good health and prosperity. And so what we could do for ourselves is to find ways to get in touch with our heart, get in touch with what's our core values in life, our heart, our soul, and line up our thinking, our feelings, and our actions with our deepest core values in life and what's really important to us, and elevate our feelings and then tap into that energy so that we can be more creative, and we can be creative about the opportunities that we have in life to improve our situation and to help others around us. And we could create more opportunities to help ourselves, our loved ones, and those around us. And all of that could flow out of getting into flow, out of getting into a positive state of mind and energy and feeling, and can elevate us out of feelings of hopelessness and fear and loss. And so that's what I want to focus on, is to share with you this concept of getting into flow. I hope you'll enjoy it, and thank you for listening to the Inner Peace Podcast. So, when we're facing fear, when we're facing anxiety, and we worry about something going on in our lives, it can often feel like a runaway horse. Like we have no control over our emotions. We are just caught up in the anxiety, in the worry, in the fear. And it has a mind of its own, and it is taking us away. Well, that energy is the current. That is the flow. It is like the Force in Star Wars. We can harness it for good, like the good side of the Force, the good energies of the Force, or we could let it take us into the dark side of the Force through worry and fear and anger, resentment, and all of those things. But when we're in that energy, that excitement, that part of our life where we feel like our mind and heart is really going full steam, full force, and it's all happening by itself, is energized, that's the time to center ourselves for the positive, creative life we want to live and create. To tap into flow, to tap into the current, which current has another meaning of now, being in the now, because that's when this is happening. It's happening in the here and now. That's why it's so important through meditation and mindfulness and everything to practice being here now, to be here now with ourselves and with people around us, because we could get into that flow. And the way to do that, we want to remind ourselves that what we want is to align our lives and our intentions to live a life that is positive, loving, caring, creative, and abundant and joyful. And we want to do that not just for ourselves, for our loved ones, our family, our community, and the greater world. And that is the natural flow of the current, of this powerful current of time, of nowness, of energy. And it carries us. It can carry us when we get enthusiastic. That means we get inspired. We inspire, bring in the Father. That's where that comes from. We bring in this sacred energy. When we feel inspired and enthused, when we can turn our fear into positive inspiration. You say, I'm in the now. I'm here now. I'm alive. I'm going to take this energy and I'm going to surf it. I'm going to ride this wave and with my positive intention of creating a happy, healthy, productively joyful life. I'm going to create good causes and experience good effects. And that's what, and Buddhism, in Nichiren Shoshu Buddhism, they talk about the use of the phrase Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, which loosely translated means I fuse my life with the mystic law of the universe, the law of cause and effect. That when we are mindful about creating good causes, I want to create positive causes. I want to put out positive energy. I want to create things and share things and be kind to myself and others. Then we step into this flow of energy. We get inspired. We get enthusiastic. We get energy, and it has a mind of its own, and it carries us, sometimes slowly, sometimes rapidly, towards something new, something undiscovered and beautiful that's going to happen in our life. We'll meet new people. We'll have better outcomes of things than we feared or expected, and our life will be changed and transformed in incredible ways that people call synchronicity, when things happen at the same time we're thinking about them, or serendipity of having good fortune in our life. So it's so important to be in the flow, to get into the flow by elevating our mood, elevating our consciousness, recognizing our energy. When we have fear and anger, resentment and worry, that is energy. It is energy going in a direction that is anchoring us instead of lifting us. And so we want to elevate ourselves when we feel that, recognize it, and hoist our sails and let the current take us to a positive, joyful, and more happy, productive, and beautiful life. And we can do that with a statement to ourselves to wake ourselves up, to remind ourselves. I use Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, or other affirmations to align my intention in the moment, to say that I've got this, I am creating positive causes now, I'm stepping into a positive path in my life, and I love life, I love myself and everyone around me, I'm creating more good today. This energy is going to help me do that. So use the energy however it comes to you, transform it by being in the now and making your choice. You could choose your focus. You could choose your thoughts. You could choose your next thought and your next feeling and make them ones that support your health and happiness. And we can do that by focusing on gratitude. It's a powerful way to do that. I am so grateful. I'm allowed to feel this energy, this worry, this anxiety. I'm so grateful that I have the presence of mind to feel and be aware of this worry and anger and negativity, and to know that I'm choosing something better for myself right now. I am grateful for my life. I'm grateful I have opportunities to have new thoughts, to create and do new things. I'm going to do new things right now, and I'm going to create something and share it with the world. When you make that intention to be positively align your life with the good, the common greater good, then the world flows with you. The current takes you forward into beautiful places, and magical things happen in your life. And that's what I want for you to have, and for all of us to have healthier, happier lives of magical serendipity and joy. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Inner Peace Podcast with me, Joe Siegel, from HappyCards.pro, where you can find tools for inner peace and happiness, like our affirmations and incantations for happiness program, to reduce stress and anxiety and align your life with more happiness and prosperity of every kind. We can also share with you other free tools like our free screensaver with beautiful images and affirmations you could use in your home and office. So thanks, stay well, and we'll see you in our next episode.